Yeah. I put in the years at a corporate job, from 22 to 34. Corner desk and a parking spot, and a key card for the door. Then one Tuesday in the autumn, HR called me in to say, we found a more efficient solution and won't be needing you today. The bloke who sat beside me 12 years in the cubicle next door went home and told his missus might be time to grow some more. She said, well, the backyard's empty and the soil looks pretty good. He said, I reckon we plant potatoes. She said, I reckon we should. And the hard times made us neighbours. Turns out we had more mates than we knew. On this big red sunburnt island, when it counts, we always pull through. The mortgage didn't care I was jobless. The bank was pretty clear on that. But funny thing, nobody was buying, so they couldn't sell it back. So I squatted like pretty much everyone up and down the street. 'Cause when nobody's got money, the system ends up beat. I dusted off the pushy, put some air back in the tires, stopped buying things I didn't need to started lighting actual fires. Sold the stuff I'd bought to make me happy, turns out it never really did. 40 boxes beside the gutter, gone by the time I closed the lid. And the hard times made us neighbours. Turns out we had more mates than we knew. On this big red sunburnt island, when it counts, we always pull through. Now I won't pretend it all went smoothly. Some of it went pretty dark. The arseholes came out of the woodwork. For a while they left their mark, but we outnumbered them immensely, and most of them are gone. 'Cause when Aussies decide they've had enough, well, it tends to move along. Some people needed medicine, and some of them got through. And some of them we lost that day, and that part's sadly just true. We won't ever forget them, we still say their names out loud. Being honest about what the cost was is the right thing, and we're proud. And the hard times made us neighbours. Turns out we had more mates than we knew. On this big red sunburnt island, when it counts, we always pull through. There was a farmer way out back with land more than he could work. We showed up with our hands out. He said, grab a shovel and don't be a Burke. Turned out he couldn't sell his harvest. Turned out we needed food. Turned out that's basically an economy when you think it through. The mechanic fixed the tractor, the doctor fixed bad knees, the carpenter built shelving, the electrician kept the solars free, the plumber sorted out the rainwater, the teacher taught the kids, and nobody asked what your LinkedIn said or how you hit the skids. And the hard times made us neighbours. Turns out we had more mates than we knew. On this big red sunburnt island, when it counts, we always pull through. The lawyers learned to use their hands, and they grumbled, which is fine. The politicians couldn't be located, which suited us down to the line. The salesman sold things worth having, the ads all disappeared. Social media went out like a light one day, and everyone quietly cheered. and we noticed it was quiet. And the quiet turned out good, because we talked to actual people the way that people should. The old folks miss their Maccas, fair enough I suppose, but the kids think a cheeseburger's a myth, like something made up for a pose. You can see the Milky Way from anywhere now, that's not nothing at all. And people walk to where they're going, with time to have a yarn at the hall. And the hard times made us neighbours. Turns out we had more mates than we knew. On this big red sunburnt island, when it counts, we always pull through. When it counts, we always pull through. It's funny what you find when the noise dies down, 'cause the rat race lost its rats. When we all got off the treadmill, and we all just looked at that. We looked around in the quiet, wondering what would come next. Turned out what came was alright, mate, and I'll let you work out the rest. And you don't see fat people anymore, just saying. Just saying. Just saying.